Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm late. Hang on. It's Dragon Quest right now. Hang on. Wait. Hang on. Wait, whoa. Oh, whoa. Alright, hang on. I'm actually like so late. Hang on. Story time. Wait, no, actually no. It is Nintendo Direct time. Hang on. Wait. What's happening? Wait. Oh yeah, I'm recording. All right, here we go. I'm actually like, I'm beyond late. All right, Nintendo Direct. All right, we did it. We made it in time. Okay, this is the first announcement. I'm actually late. Okay, it's okay. Hi everybody. By the way, hi Baptiste. Hi Olimi. Hi Dilkun. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Dragon Quest 3. All right. They already announced this. Never mind. That's Dragon Quest 1 and 2. That's new. That wasn't the.
Hello everyone.
That wasn't announced. All right. That's new.
For today's Nintendo Direct.
You're expecting me not to stream again soon. I told everybody we're streaming Nintendo Direct. Here we are. We made it in time. Ray tracing needs to be turned on. Hang on.
A Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So please tune in.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I made it. All right, chat. Literally, I was booting up OBS while the Dragon Quest thing started. All right, we already starting incredibly strong. This is insane. You started with Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake.
We hope you're excited for more information.
How do you one up this? This is huge.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Oh my goodness, it's just headlines. Alright, we're already starting so strong. Alright, that looks like no hope. Oh boy.
2 minutes.
The art for the preview was like some person's hands. Alright, some anime thing. With that voice acting like that, very clearly. No way! Whoa! No sleep for Konami! The Somnium File! We just started! Oh my gosh. We already, okay.
Embedded in his left eye. Your mission
But what do you mean?
An internet idol.
There's a new Somnium Files? We just a wooden iris?
Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts.
And I know we were getting the third one because they said they were working on it. But like, I didn't think it would be this soon. By the way, the Somnium Files is like my favorite mystery game ever, alright? This is huge! This is giant. Who is that? Alright, okay, I'm actually losing my mind. We just started! Chat! What happened to Iris? Why is she a bunny? Oh, so it's a dream. Okay. And alright, peak, I guess. We just started. I've already won. Is that Rhino? Oh my god. No freaking way. Please stop. We just started. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Alright.
Classic Atlas action RPG returns.
Yeah, that's Rhino. Rhino remastered. Oh shoot, guys, I almost swore. I'm actually losing my mind a little too much. This is insane. The flipping Rhino?
Unbeknownst to others, he also
we just started with 3 back-to-back bangers. Alright, these are all incredibly niche titles. I bet no one's freaking out. But like, this is actually psychotic. This is actually like absolutely insane.
Then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies.
Oh my gosh.
Demons can also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations.
There's literally like, we just started. You can't. This is the most insane direct I've ever seen. For me, like, what's next? What's you gonna show Zelda? You gonna show Zelda? Like,
Rido Remastered. The mystery
I don't know how they keep. I don't know how they go up from here. I think it says downhill. We already peaked.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
It's in June. There's like no prep time.
Consume darkness.
No, no, no. This better not be.
With your memories
Okay,
gone,
alright, it's not.
You have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world.
Okay, I have no idea what the heck this is. Alright, we're good. I was terrified that we. Oh no, I saw that. I thought it was a new Nier. I'm gonna be real. And then I thought it was like the 2D art was like so painterly. I thought it was a new Nier. I was like, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. It's already alright. This is. I don't know, some indie thing, I guess.
By examining your
Or no, actually no. I think this is from Bandai, right? So that's Pac-Man. Alright, yeah, it's Pac-Man. Alright.
But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
I'm already at a loss. We just started.
Your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal.
Alright, Pac-Man, I guess. Like, what else is there?
To survive this cruel world, experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch, July 18th.
Wow, what if Pac-Man, but dark and edgy?
The rhythmic march begins.
Wait, no. Hey, wait. No. Okay. Okay, it's this Patapon. Alright. I thought, for a brief moment, I was like, please do not be Rhythm Heaven. I will die even more.
For example,
Patapon is pretty peak though. This is kind of. I'm sure no one knows what this is, but like this is Patapon. That's all. That's all you need.
And if you string together combos with good timing,
guys, next week is a Switch 2 Direct. I'm literally not ready. Yeah, mommy, no, literally no way. I'm already dead. I'm already. The first three announcements killed me. I'm a ghost now.
Plus, new features have been.
Alright, this is the most insane Direct, like. Literally, like, oh my gosh.
Lead the Patapons and march forth. When Patapon
this is that I don't know. I'm already dead. I died in the first three announcements. I died from hype. This is just.
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley.
Do not.
This is where your new.
Do not wait. Hang on. Before I assume what this is. Yeah, alright, Story of Seasons. I was gonna say, do not harvest moonmeat. Grand Bazaar, alright. Wait, is that new?
Nintendo DS system.
Or is this a remake? I know Story of Seasons, they've been spamming remakes, but I don't remember. Wait, Grand Bazaar? It doesn't look like a remake. Wait. Is there a Harvest Moon Grand Bazaar or is this brand new? This is the real original Harvest Moon devs. They just lost the rights to the name.
And other wares at the town's weekly bazaar.
No, this was on DS. Alright, this is a DS remake. I'm only really familiar with Friends of Mineral Town when it comes to Harvest Moon, but I guess they will with Story of Seasons now. By the way, if you're buying Harvest Moon games because of nostalgia, you are getting scammed. Buy Story of Seasons. That's the original devs.
Taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze.
Alright, pretty cool. It's a Sony IP, that's crazy. Wait, Patapon. Oh shoot, you're right, yeah. Nintendo playing dirty this time.
Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
Had to go to YouTube to avoid ads. Smart person, smart viewer. That's actually the wave.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
Alright, please. These are all like the weakest announcement was Shadow Labyrinth. That was the weakest announcement, and the only reason is because it was it's like oh look, it's Pac-Man. If it was regular Pac-Man, I probably would have been more hype. I'll be honest. Wait, this is. Oh my goodness, it's Metroid Prime Beyond. it does have to be on Switch 1 because they promised it for Switch 1. Nintendo will uphold game promises like that. That's why Breath of the Wild was on the Wii U. Alright, this game has been delayed. They literally reset their entire dev process because it wasn't up to their quality standard. Show me that is first-person controls now. Okay, it is. It is, and they looked up. That's all it took. That's all. Okay.
Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
Now I know that this might be controversial, but I do hope they kind of take like, a more Halo approach to how the game plays. Not to its structure, it needs to still be Metroid Prime in the end. But I feel like by making it a little bit more action-packed and leaning more into the first-person shooter part, they'll appeal to a more mainstream. Clearly it is still very, very much Metroid Prime. The graphics look crazy. This is running on Switch? Keep in mind, they have to show Switch gameplay, not Switch 2 gameplay. They, of course, will be getting a Switch 2 enhancement, but... Alright, yeah. Alright, then we still have the lock on, nice.
As she explores the planet, Samus is
alright, show us the suit upgrades.
Ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Powered as psychic now?
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
Oh man, I can activate switches that are within line of sight? That could... Oh wait, hang on, that's completely not... Okay. This is some pretty... It definitely feels more like a game mechanic than it feels like a regular Metroid thing, but definitely lead to better puzzles. After Metroid Prime Dread, I'm really excited for this series, just because like Dread really showed me that Metroid can thrive in a modern iteration.
Will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros. The threads intertwining beyond
Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. This is running on the Switch? I'm curious, how do they enhance this for Switch 2? Like, it already looks really good. And it's this year. It is this year. Alright. Nice look at Metroid Prime. They didn't really show much, but I'm sure we'll see more during the Switch Direct. Never mind, they're showing more. Oh, is that the... Alright, is this either a new suit or this is someone that's hunting us down? No, that's the new suit. Alright. Looks sick. Looks absolutely dope. I adore it. Red Samus Aran.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
It looks good, like... I know the areas are very like small and condensed, but dang, they cranked up the graphics. Like, that looks good.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
Alright, I don't know what this is. This is new, right? Please don't be a recognizable... Or is it potion? No, that's... I don't know what this is.
As the newest
okay, it's Disney! Wow!
Concoctions for Disney villains. And get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange
And I'm good.
Then serve them to
I'm good. It's kind of hard to get me excited for Disney stuff. It's been a while since I've been really excited for anything Disney.
You can upgrade your ingredients
I eat the pool level crunk.
Wicked creations.
Alright, anyway.
Potions you make can influence each customer's
Prela Deville.
storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play.
Yeah, if you're a big Disney fan, I think this could be this could be interesting.
Disney Villains Cursed Cafe.
They're literally PNGs. It feels like they're... Like, it does not feel like they're moving anywhere near how iconic they are.
Spellbinding adventure.
Oh, this looks really... I saw the art and I'm like, oh, it's great. Another indie RPG where you farm. Nope. We gotta... This looks kind of fire. Wait.
Use magic circles to perform rituals.
Wait, hang on. The art led me astray. I was expecting something of a much lower quality than this, so this looks kind of fire.
Plenty to do outside of class.
It's a Wizard Stardew.
Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. or use
Now,
the
boy.
spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op.
Okay, yeah, so
Explore
Wizard
this whimsical
Stardew.
world on the road to graduation and beyond.
You know, I can
Are
see
you
a very
ready for
huge
a
audience for
spellbinding
this.
journey?
I wonder how, like, deep the systems
Enrollment
actually
begins
go, because
when
this
Witchbrook
looks like
flies
it.
onto Nintendo Switch
It looks like
this
there's a lot to do.
holiday.
Oh, it's Chucklefish. Oh, never mind. That is big, actually. Okay.
Action,
Okay,
adventure,
the
and
Chucklefish, I
arcade
think they're
games await.
It's not... It's clearly not the same people that did
Fantastical
Eastward,
mission
but it's the
to
same, like,
eliminate a
publisher.
mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll
Oh, the
explore
art style of this
expansive
one is good.
archipelago
Here's the
where
problem.
nightmares and
Here's the
wonder
problem.
collide. Upgrade your trusty cane
I
with
am
magical
not
parts,
itching for a
then
2D
use its
platformer right
abilities
now,
to
but this
find your
looks
own path
gorgeous.
Through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Dang, the smoke animation in the
Celebrate
background was
40th
crazy.
anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across
No, there
the
was no
series.
transition into this. They just
Titles
like
include
hit us
Gradius,
with the raw Gradius
Salamander,
gameplay. Like there was no
Light
like
Force,
there was no in between
Gradius
screen.
2.
What happened?
Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come
Yeah, with how many
multiple
games I have on my
versions,
backlog,
including
I'm
ones from
gonna be
different
honest. It's
regions
actually hard
and
for me to
launch
get
years.
excited for re-releases
Plus,
of
take
older
the helm
titles.
in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
I'm sure there's a very like big audience for something
Gradius
like this though.
Origins
Like
launches on the Nintendo
shoot 'em
Switch
ups,
system
alright,
August
have
7th.
been
Pre-orders begin later
a
today
classic
on
for
Nintendo
forever.
eShop.
I'm bad at these. I'm
Battle to
horrendously
the
bad at
beat
these.
In Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to
What is it?
fight
Okay,
monsters
what
in
is-
rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence
What
going
is
with epic
happening?
boss battles, quirky minigames,
I thought this was a
remixed
pixel
stages,
game
and
series.
global
Why
leaderboards.
did they have like
Plus,
the...
more musical mayhem
Why do they have
awaits in the
insane
Celeste
2D art all of a
Music Pack
sudden? Is that
DLC.
Celeste?
And be on the lookout for more DLC in the future.
In flippin' beats? Okay,
Rift of the
alright.
Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Today? Alright, well,
Let's see
this
what's
is
in
this is
store.
going wild. Tamagotchi? Oh goodness, they're HD.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi
What is
Connection
happening?
series.
This direct has
There are
everything.
stores galore. Design
I never
glasses
would
at
have
the
thought
eyewear shop.
Tamagotchis would have like a HD
Polished pearly
3D
whites
model,
solo
like a
or with
high-end
friend at the
production
dentist.
minigame
And
marathon
arrange plates
thing.
at the afternoon tea shop. 12
How did wait?
wonderful
When you're
stores
developing,
need
like
your
you're
help.
told you have to make a Tamagotchi game. How do you arrive at this?
Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town
Who directed
livelier
this?
than
Well, I'm
before.
confused. What?
With over 100
This looks
new
a
and
lot more
classic
large scale than
Tamagotchi, business is sure to
feeding
be
your
booming.
pet and then cleaning
Get
up its
ready to
poop.
set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Tamagotchi? Is that how you that? I don't think that's how you say it. Oh my goodness, Pokemon gameplay. Oh, and by the way, I reacted to the direct for this. I thought this game looks lit. I think it looks lit for Pokemon. Nobody else liked it apparently. Except for Pokemon fans. But I mean like everyone that's like, I'm done with Pokemon, thought this looks like a mobile game. And that's wild to me. Because this is like the biggest departure we've seen for the Pokemon series ever. I saw so many people react to this and be like, it looks like a mobile game. I mean, graphically it does. It does. Like Genshin, flippin' Wuthering Waves. Like the big gachas do have a higher graphical fidelity than whatever this is. But like, this is like the biggest advancement we've seen in the Pokemon IP like ever. So I'm still excited for this. I'm going to actually wait though. I'm not buying it day one. I'm going to wait and see if it's actually
These
good.
areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
I'm gonna need
You can catch Pokemon here.
secondhand I need friends to tell me that this is good before I
But
buy
they
it.
might be hostile. If you sense trouble, Get to safety.
This gameplay, them stealing Xenoblade gameplay though was actually like the biggest W decision they could have done. It looks like they're fighting in the anime.
Some of them can even be found.
Or it looks like it feels like how the fights go in the anime. If that makes sense, because it doesn't look like the anime, obviously, right? Anime fights are like 10 times more hype and insane than whatever they're gonna pull out of the game. But like, the fact that you're doing it yourself,
Highly skilled trainers
interesting. What is happening? Holy characters! All right.
The ZA Royale.
Yeah, we're having a Pokemon Battle Royale. Wait, that's kind of hype. Hang on. Yeah, this free roam, fight random people? Wait, that's hype. That's kind of hype. Yeah, you go on at night, you just run the smoking people? Wait, this is kind of crazy.
And you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can...
Or how does Mega Evolution work in this kind of new, like, auto battle Xenoblade-esque system?
And work your way up to rank
Is it just like, oh, we powered up, or like how does type advantage, how does all this, and I'm so curious in the new battle system. I really want them to show more. So new Mega, oh, that would be hype. Or the Rotom phones are like how you challenge each other to official matches, really cool.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered.
I don't want, by the way, I saw a thread, people were like, do not give us AZ's Floette, and I'm like, I agree, that thing should just be his.
On Nintendo Switch later
Although
this year.
actually, him lending it to us for like, cause he's immortal, right? You can be like, alright, you can have it for 50 years.
Transforms between day
I'll take you up when this person's dead, Floette.
secrets to uncover.
Is it
Always be
Floette?
on the
I
lookout
forgot
for
it's
more
that part of the
information
Pokemon's name.
in
If I got it
the
wrong, please let me know in the comments below.
future. Next, please take a look
If you're
at
on
this.
YouTube, if you're on Twitch, just red, just tell me now.
Hello there.
No, I did Rhythm
you're
Heaven,
about
don't
to
you
see-
dare. No.
Doesn't have a big, epic story.
Wait, no, wait.
it does have
Wait,
is
I
lots of
was
fun
joking.
little rhythm
I was
games.
joking. Wait, please,
wanna see?
wait. There's too much peek in this direct already.
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
Oh my gosh, there's too much peek in this direct. There's too much peek in this. There's too much peek in this direct. There's too much peek. Also, okay. Oh
It sounds
oh
easy.
my goodness. I'm actually. I died a second time.
Timing
I'm
is
dead.
super tricky.
I'm dead. I died
Maybe
a second
you could
time.
Try it in time to a rhythm.
Oh my gosh, it's back. Oh no, this is... Oh my goodness, wait, please. I don't have money. This is my poor arc.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
I need money for a Switch Duel. You can't hit me with 50 games back to back.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
This is a must. This is actually a must buy. Oh my gosh, it's back. Oh, it's been so long. Wait.
Get into
Oh,
the rhythm with a
this
brand new
is-
entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
I'm
Rhythm
Chad.
Heaven
Ribbon had a. Oh my. Chad. 2026. Oh, thank goodness we have time. We have time to save. We're good.
That was Rhythm Heaven.
We're
Groove,
good.
A brand new entry in
Wait,
the Rhythm
how-
Heaven series.
How long has it even
It
been?
includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsuma.
It's been 20 minutes already. It feels like it's been
What
like
kinds
3
of
weeks. I've
rhythms
been
do you
getting
think
you
you'll
with
hear?
mad
We
stuff.
hope you're looking forward to it.
I really didn't
Next,
believe they would have
we
like
have
crazy
news about the
announcements. Oh my god,
use
it's
of
just gonna be some
digital games on
Nintendo
your system.
remakes.
Please take a look.
The last announcement is always insane too, so...
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system. and
Okay,
a
are we gonna
Legend
talk
of
about
Zelda
Switch 2 a
game in
little
this
bit?
one. Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Yes,
What if
okay.
Digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards.
Oh my god,
Well,
they're upgrading
here's what we came
their
up
their
with.
online system.
Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Wait. Does that mean I can lend it to a friend? Don't.
When
Don't
purchasing the
stop.
digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual
Stop.
game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games
I know,
will be
like,
lined up as
swapping
virtual
between-
game cards on a dedicated management screen.
Oh my
Here, you can
god.
load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your
No
system.
freaking way. Wait, Nintendo. They've been so, like, I'm gonna be honest, they've been so predatory with how they do sharing games on a second system. Like,
If
you
you
have
have
to be
two
connected to
Nintendo
the
Switch
internet and
systems,
do all this
You
and
can
that.
eject a virtual
It
game
made
card
things a
from one
nightmare for, like,
and load it onto the
families.
second.
It's why I never
Now you can
needed
play
a
this
second
game on
Nintendo.
the
Well,
second
okay, no
system,
one needs a second
wherever
Nintendo
and
Switch,
whenever
but
you
like, a
want.
lot of people were like, don't get a
Just as
Switch
if you
Lite,
had
even though it's
inserted
more
a
portable and
physical
more
game
convenient.
card. With
Sharing
virtual
between
game
the two is a
cards,
nightmare.
You can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems. Local
That's
communication with your
huge.
second system is required, but only the first time.
Yeah, so
also
you can
lend
make
out
Nintendo
virtual game
families and
cards
share
to your
games.
Nintendo account
That's
family
insane.
group members.
They're taking a boat from
Connect to
or
your
not,
family
but they're
group member
taking from
system via
Steam.
local wireless when you want to lend a game.
Oh, it's people on your
Choose the
family
title you're
account?
lending and who you're lending it to.
Oh, that's so good.
And you're done. They can now
That's
play on their
that's
own system.
huge.
You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically
Oh, never mind.
return
Never
to you,
mind. There was a catch. There is a catch. There it
making
is.
digital games
There it
even
is.
easier to use.
There it is. There is the
Virtual
catch.
game
You can
card.
only lend for 2 weeks. Going on a 1-month-long vacation? Sorry. Sorry,
The
you're
virtual
cooked.
game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems.
I will say this is
as
decent.
well as to
It's
Nintendo
gonna
Switch 2
okay.
systems.
It's not the same as like
This
Steam
feature is
syncing. So
planned to be
if you're
added via
planning on
system
having a
update
dock
in
switch
late
that
April.
stays in the dock permanently
Let's take a look
and a
at
portable
more
switch that you
Nintendo
take on
Switch
the go,
games.
this is not gonna work. Having to transfer your game every time you want to boot it up is gonna be annoying. What the heck is this? Oh, okay, no, this is... Oh, random third-party support. High on Life. I've heard about this game, but I'm sick of hearing Justin Roiland voice and everything, so I ignored it. This looks crazy. Star Overdrive. It's aesthetically like it's really striking. The Wandering Village. All right. We're probably gonna get hit with one more big announcement. Okay, what remake do we think it's gonna be? No way, it's a new game. It's what first-party Nintendo remake are we gonna see? I'm voting Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD, either a collection or they take our money even more, and it's the two of them. The separate games, and they're full price for some reason. Ew, the frame rate of Fantasy Life. What was that?
Uncover history once more.
No frickin' way.
An HD
No.
remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing onto Nintendo Switch. Meet Gustav, the royal heir, and Will the explorer.
I'm gonna be
Two
honest.
heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations.
I
in
don't
this
know. I don't think I like the art
RPG.
style. Why are they pixels and then his hand is
Experience the
it looks like
original
AI
story, along
upscale
with brand new
backgrounds.
events that
What is
expand the
happening?
vibrant world of Sondale.
That looks super AI upscale. No. No, what am I looking at?
Plus, team up with more characters in battle.
Alright, you know what?
Transfer stats
Saga
to
Frontier is
allies
back,
through
I
the
guess.
parameter inheritance system.
Maybe it's not AI
After
upscaled.
finishing the main story, you
Maybe
can
it's
test your
just-
mettle and might against even more
Maybe it's a
powerful
hand
bosses.
drawn, but
What histories
it's
will
got
you
some weird
uncover through the
artifacting to it.
ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered.
It looks
launches on
alright.
Nintendo Switch later
That's
today.
already out. Alright. Alright, cool.
Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes.
Alright, I thought
to
you said 6
manipulate,
more minutes, like,
optical illusions
it's been
to
like,
discover,
or has it
and
been 6 minutes, or have we been like living in
mystical
slow motion?
secrets to unfold.
Alright, there's like 1 minute left, I think, right?
Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic crow people.
I love those crow-looking dudes. They look adorable. This is Monument Valley 2. This is the second one. I've never heard of this. I don't know what this is.
Secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all the
okay, I can see this being like really like therapeutic.
The first 2 Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th.
Okay, no, it's a re-release.
Pre-orders begin later today. On
Cool.
Nintendo eShop.
Cool. I think that's cool. I don't see myself playing it, but
On her journey to
the art
restore
is
the
gorgeous.
world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on
okay, that's
Nintendo
their big
Switch
announcement for this series.
summer.
There's a third one that they're working on. Ooh. Nintendo Switch Sports? No, that's Anime Girl.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series.
Oh,
is
it's Everybody
driving
Golf.
onto
Everybody
Nintendo
Golf. Hot
Switch.
shots. Okay.
Aim.
Right after this
Time
is
your
the new
button
is the last
press just right.
well, actually, golf is the last
And
announce.
take
This is the
your
last
shot.
announcement. This is the big title that's gonna hold the direct together.
Side spins. And other special shots.
But no, everybody's golf. Yeah.
In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play.
I have no. It's dropping frames.
So
It's
just
golf.
relax.
What do you mean?
And get ready to tee off. Everybody's golf
Well,
hot shots lands
Why
on
is it
Nintendo
dropping
Switch
frames?
this
We need
year.
that Switch 2 now. We need that Switch 2 now. Oh, is this the big ad? Alright, ooh, Marvel!
Unite some of
Ooh.
Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against
That
evil.
animation's kinda dope.
Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15.
Yeah, Cosmic
including
Erasure, nice
the
out
likes
of
of
the welcome.
spectacular
Anything good?
Spider-Man
Yeah, the
and
first 3
ferocious
announcements literally
Wolverine
killed me. I'm
to
a ghost
take on
now.
the challenge.
The first 3 announcements is actually like they're like psychotic.
You can mix and match a variety
They're
of heroes
insane. They're
for an
literally
amazing
insane.
array
Like
of
I
possibilities.
died and then
And swap between your
I'm a
team
ghost
of 2
now.
at any time. Take
Wait,
advantage
this
of
is
your
a-
team's strengths to overwhelm your foes.
this looks really familiar.
Up to 4 players can assemble.
Like
for
the
local
pixel
or
art, hang
online
on.
co-op play. The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when
Is this new? That
Marvel
Spider-Man
Cosmic
pose
Invasion
is
launches on the
very,
Nintendo Switch
very
system this
familiar.
holiday.
That was
Oh, wow.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Alright, this is the
where you'll
last
battle as a
announcement. It's
tag
gotta
team
be.
of different superheroes.
This direct was
Next
actually
is
psychotic.
our last game announcement. Please take a look.
Alright, what remake, guys? What do you think? What do you think it's gonna be? Zelda Oracle of Seasons. No, that eraser. Miitopia? No, not Miitopia. Miitomo, no way. No shot, it's Miitomo. Not Miitomo. What's up? The Tomodachi Life? Wait, no, this is huge. Wait. Can I make them swear?
Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
That's actually... It's hard to like... Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out for this, but this is actually huge. How is this your like... Actually, do a dance sequence where...
Did you want to talk?
Ah. Glad that was only a dream.
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. The first new
I
entry
mean,
in the series.
I'll be
in over
honest,
10
we're
years.
getting this. This is actually a day
In
one
the
by.
trailer, we saw Mii characters living on
That's
an
the last
island out at
announcement?
sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll
I
have?
don't know. And like
looking forward to
it definitely doesn't feel like last announcement of the direct worthy, but also
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
yeah, that was the last announcement. Nintendo, come
Our
on.
final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
A day, alright.
Mr. Miyamoto to introduce
Actually scared me. I'm like, you can't know. That's like the most. No, Miyamoto. It's gonna be a 3D Mario. They're showing the 3D Mario.
Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And
Oh
now,
my
these
goodness.
presentations have grown
Seeing
into an
Miyamoto
event
do the
that many
directly,
people watch.
it's very nostalgic. I miss
Thank you all
Iwata.
very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
Wait, whoa, whoa,
This
whoa, whoa,
is a smart
whoa.
device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Okay, a Nintendo fan's dream, I guess.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
Okay, it's part of their
News about
advertising
Nintendo
campaign
Switch 2
versus shoot.
will be
Here's the
delivered
problem
to
with
you
this.
daily and directly
Alright,
through the Nintendo
we used to
Today
have
app as
something like the
well.
Nintendo Online app.
Nintendo Today will be
They did
available
not
to
really
download on smart
care about the
devices
Nintendo
later
Online
today.
app after Splatoon. It lasted just Splatoon and then they didn't
Anyone
really
with
do
a
anything else
Nintendo
with it.
account can use the app, so please try it out.
Okay, I
That's all I
guess.
have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
So we got here with a double whammy of like two not crazy hype
for
things.
today's Nintendo Direct.
Yeah,
for
the
watching.
Tomodachi Life was the last one. What? What do you mean? That was the last thing. Okay. Alright, we was downhill after the first three announcements. First three announcements were absolutely insane. Alright, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake in the same style as the Dragon Quest 3 remake. Alright. And then we have Ida Somnium Files is back. I'm like the only, there's like 3 people that played Ida Somnium Files, alright? And one of them is me, so I'm excited. Alright, the third one, alright, Raido Kozunoha is back, alright? Alright, Raido, the Devil Summoner, that's back out of nowhere. Absolutely insane. What else is major? Rhythm Heaven is back, alright? Patapon, we stole that from Sony somehow. I don't know how, but we did. What else was major? We saw some more Pokemon gameplay. We can now share games digitally. But it has a 2-week period, so if you're lending it out, the other person better be ready to no-life it. What the heck? Wait, what is that? When did this happen? What is... That was a year ago, alright. Well, you know what? That's pretty cool. Alright, you know, if you're watching on YouTube, alright, please let me know. What are you excited for? Alright, Rhythm Heaven was crazy. Raido Remastered was crazy. The thing I'm most excited for in this direct was the new Ida Somnium Files. No Sleep for Konami Date. I don't know if it's like a full-fledged thing, and it probably is, but they really didn't show too much of it. Oh yeah, no Silk Song! You're right, Dale-kun! No Silk Song! Actually, guys, this was the real Silk Song. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the Pac-Man thing? And this was the real Silk Song all along. Alright, anyway, if you're on YouTube, let me know what game are you the most excited for, or what do you hope they show in the Switch 2 Direct, alright? Anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Alright, we do all kinds of game content. We revolve around gacha, Nintendo stuff, and at this point, I'm just gonna start doing random videos about anything, alright? Anyway, hope you all had a good one. Remember, and today's so I will see you next time. Bye! Alright, we recorded the YouTube video. This is the real Silk Song all along, guys. This is the real Silk Song. I do not like this art style. It feels yucky to me.
A swordsman needs more than a sword.
This is such a weird... It's such a weird, like, concept. Maybe it's really good, though. Maybe we don't need Silk Song. Maybe we just need Pac-Man.
Embrace your true purpose.
Alright, I don't want to see any more of this. Alright, This direct was, I would say it's pretty strong. I actually forgot about Metroid. I forgot. They showed so little and so much at the same time that I'm like, okay, so it's another Metroid Prime. Overall, could have stayed asleep. I don't know. The goes first to me announcement: Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remake, followed by Ida Somnium Files, followed by Raido Remastered. That's big, alright? And then they're like, by the way, Patapon 1 and 2, we stole them from PlayStation. By the way, Story of Seasons, the DS game, the Harvest Moon on DS is back. Alright, Metroid Prime 4. And this is huge, alright? I wish they had a more action-packed trailer, because the first teaser they did for this was a lot more interesting, but that's huge, alright? And then, okay, Sleeper, Pokemon Legends ZA, pretty big. I wish they, instead of just showing gameplay, they explain the mechanics more of how the new battle system is. Them showing that, like, the U-Waiter handling battles is just at nighttime, people just start fighting each other is hilarious, though. Rhythm Heaven Groove, huge. That's actually, like, I don't think people realize, I don't think people are gonna realize, like, look, it's not even getting views. I don't think people realize how big and important this actually is. Virtual game card, kinda meh, but at least there's a sharing system digitally now. I think that can be pretty nice. I think it's annoying that you have to like have a process for giving the game card, the virtual game card to somebody. I think it should just be, it checks the internet. Actually, you know what? Maybe they can do, it checks the internet if you didn't hand them the game card and then you can play it. But like, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it works in practice, I guess. Plan on Life getting a Switch port is kinda weird. For a drive, it looked kind of really cool, like, graphically. Like, this style was really up there. It didn't really get, like, a moment in the direct. It kind of was just, like, a side announcement. Wait, that's all your gameplay? Never mind, all my hype died. We try the demo. No, we don't. Alright, well... That was cool. Which mug looked cool? It's from Chucklefish. I'm gonna be honest, though. They could have put Xenoblade X in there. In the direct, even though it's already released, I would have been more hype. I wouldn't have been hype. By the way, today is Xenoblade Thursday, so we're gonna be playing that all day today. After we're gonna take a brief break. Maybe I think I might end stream and then I'll be back in like a little bit. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think I'll end and I'll come back and then we'll play games. Seems like cult following games that people wanted for years but never got. Yeah, this was very much like a, and keep in mind, right? I mean, it's very obvious with flippin' Tomodachi Life being their big announcement. Alright, it's literally like this is wild to me, but yeah, Nintendo today, I think rest in peace Nintendo news outlets. Nintendo saw they were getting ad money and didn't want them to get it anymore, so they made it an app. It's very much pretty I don't know. I think this is I think this is good. You know what? We have another direct in 2 weeks that's gonna be focused on the Switch 2 games. I got a pre-order for the Switch 2 already, so in theory, I have a pre-order for the Switch 2 already, so we'll see. Is it paid off? It is not, though. It's not paid off. I've paid off what is the estimated 1/10 of the Switch 2's value. Dude, that was cool. You know what? I will say, I am glad that we streamed this early because I feel like seeing flippin' Ida Somnium Files live was
2
like
minutes
those
until
first three
oxygen
announcements were wild. So like, alright, so yeah, my question. This looked a very Zero Escape.
Series is stirring with a sophisticated AI called Iba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate
Is this like a
Iris's
spin-off
whereabouts.
or... No, it's not a
Into
spin-off.
subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche.
Like, I feel like this trailer showed nothing. I'm like, alright, who the heck is this? Oh, so okay, it's a VTuber. Oh, it still got like that
Learn will
weird
bring you
imagery
one step closer to the truth.
from like the Something Follows the Nirvana initiative. Oh no, we got 3! Oh, we're cooked. We got 3 options that we could do. Jump back, hide behind you. I'm gonna die. Roll forward.
Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue
Actually, no, this is big. They only showed Iris, and this is very clearly Dream Iris, because like she's a bunny rabbit.
Iris.
A very scantily clad one too on top of that.
No sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files.
So is this like this is a full-fledged thing, no link to the website? Yeah, let me do some research. Has no sleep for Kaname Date. Don't even have a maybe Spike Chunsoft Twitter. I feel like Gucci Koshi and Kodaka, which is the Danganronpa and the Somnium Files or Zero Escape directors, I feel like they've been so active. It's insane. The Somnium Files is right now $3.99 on PSN. If you haven't played it, buy it. Is it $3.99 on Steam? Wait, let me check. It probably isn't, but I have to make everyone play that game. It's like the best game ever. Wait, why is Steam getting captured? That could have been horrible. Alright, hang on. That could have been super doxed. Hang on. What? Okay. That was wild. Alright, anyway, let's see here. Hi, the Somnium Files. Nope, it is not on Zayo on Steam. Alright, well... Oh my goodness, it's loud. Alright, well... Hard no announced it from Spike Chunsoft. That's weird. There's no information on this. Is it like the 3rd game or is it like a spin-off? What is this? My big thing, they barely showed any characters. That's why I'm like, is this a full game or is this what is it? The description doesn't help. It doesn't say anything. And this is uncover the truth hidden in reality and in dreams. Join Kaname Date on the case to discover the whereabouts of internet idol Iris, who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Oh, wait. This is a direct reference to... So, okay. There was an ARG. There was an ARG for The Somnium Files 2. And in that ARG Well, Iris died, I'm gonna be honest. She died in the ARG, and then Uchikoshi was tweeting that they were very sad that this was the outcome. I remember that, so... It was like they were doing like a vote thing where it's like, you have to even out like the number of likes or retweets or something. To save Iris, or else, and then the fans were like, what if we just killed her? And then, so then it started this massive wave of people botting. And then Iris died in the end of the ARG. Okay, well, that was cool. Yeah, I should just upload the YouTube video, I guess. Bada bing, bada boom. I play music in background, hang on. Alright, so today's Xenoblade Thursday. We're gonna play more Xenoblade today. I don't know if I want to, like... stream Xenoblade on just Thursdays. Or if I want to, like... Thursday is the main day we play, but we'll play it outside of Thursdays. I'm still, like, I'm not sure. Maybe it's better use of my time if I do just limit it to Thursdays so that we can use our other days to stream other things. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, you wanna know what we can do before I end stream and then come back later today? We can do our gacha dailies. Let's do that. On to my gacha dailies. There, let's get some music. Guys, I need to get more... I need more gacha game OSTs that I can use in the background. Oh, that's like too action-packed. How about this one? Okay. The absolute banger, what the heck? Well, not banger, but like this song just goes hard. Yo! Ooh, the vibes! Alright. That is the new Boo Archive song. Alright, let's do our gacha dailies. Let's start with Genshin. I'm very much enjoying, Alright, this is a certified... Gosh dang, Boo Archive cooking! Rocks and plants reset for Varese, so you gotta grind. Oh yeah, because I stole all yours. Thanks by the way, Shadow Bliss. I just need to get her, artifact set now. I've been building Eon-san in the background. Eon-san is actually so good. It's actually diabolical how good Eon-san is. It really is a Bennett side grid. Here's the thing, alright? It's literally the same situation as when, Jincho released. Or no, it was when Nielad released, against Jincho. People are like, we can just use them both. So Bennett plus Eon-san is actually like crazy broken. My Eon-san's like only level 70 and I'm like, I can already do like a bit stuff with them. Alright, let me just or here you go. Okay, so let's just let's get all the gacha daily stuff out of the way. Well, hang on, the sound is like super delayed. And that's weird. Why didn't it fix itself? Jen, it's not just me, right? The sound is like crazy delayed. It's on time on Twitch's side. Yeah, what? Okay, I got it. Alright, here we go.
Phlogiston engraving is quite the deep field.
No, that's a first for me. Yeah, desynced on my side, but not on Twitch. That's weird. Now we're gonna leave it on just chatting, because we're just doing the dailies real quick. Easy in and out. Do the dailies and then we're good. Chat, for Genshin, it takes 24 hours for stuff to respawn, right? Or does it take longer? It takes 48? Ah, okay. Where is he on Son? Level 70.
Let's do this then.
Let's ride. Try and stop me. Light of the blazing sun. Faster, stronger.
Yes, you are.
Hurry up, Brassa. Drop your weapons. Controlled breathing. On my mark. By my spark, the night burns. Over. Hero incoming.
No, wait, her AoE's kinda crazy. This is my first time using, Varessa to actually do the dailies. And the reason it's my first time is, cause, the last time we had dailies, it was done already by the story, using, like, the exploration points by accident. Speaking of which... Yeah, we're at 68 now, which is pretty nice. We were at, like, 40, so we got, like, 20 from, like, just our, missed a few things we did. Oh wait, forced to use this thing because I don't want to open up the party menu. Man. Yeah, I'm happy that Shivers ended up being OP. But my main issue is I'm only limited to Electro and Pyro units when I have her on the team. Otherwise, she, like, doesn't help. I think. Wait, maybe I need to reread her kit. Maybe I need to, like, double check. Oh, that's what we're supposed to do? Alright. I remember when you're playing Zulodans, you move so fast, you just go past them. Okay, unfortunately, I must execute you guys.
Rev the engines.
that a chest? Hang on.
Let's ride. Pyroclastic surge. Control breathing. On my. Hero incoming.
No, my goodness, I love Marissa so much. Chat, you have no, like, you guys have no idea how hard it is for me to like, how much I've been resisting. I've been resisting saying she's my favorite gacha game character, because like, everything about her design is just like, I adore it. The problem is just, she's in Genshin, which is like, okay, you know, maybe that's not the worst thing in the world. But literally,
Let's move.
like right now, I feel like the gacha space is
Edible?
they're definitely getting a little tired of MiHoYo and HoYoverse and their antics. They never added new commissions. I am okay with that, and the reason is because the current selection of commissions for now on are they're very easy. With like, alright, occasionally we get a dumb one like this one where they're like, oh, talk to the guy, but I just don't do that one.
Justice o'clock.
50k raw with no like... with no buffs is a little crazy to me. There's a tag challenge. Oh, there it is.
Well, here comes another.
Stronger. Headbutt. Hero incoming. It's justice o'clock. Yeah.
Don't mind if I do. Let's do this then.
Ow, ow, ow.
And Mike goes out.
It's justice o'clock.
Yes, you are. After all.
She's so cool. Anyway, Asarians, but not nothing with them. Well, I guess that's true. Yeah, I'm okay with it though.
Add astro. Add astro. Thank you for
Right, I think that is... Can I level this up, Pan? I want to do... Is it the burst? Yeah, because it's the plunge damage, so it's the burst that we really want. Wait, I need more of these?
I'm heading east.
That's actually insane that I don't have enough. We only have a one dream solvent left? That's insane. Alright, give me C1 of Aressa. Darn. Give me Mizuki. Darn. Well, we tried. Every day I have to look at this screen and say I can't spend money in Genshin anymore. Which is like, that is a personal decision. I'm like, I could just get that $40 pack and then we could get RC1 Veressa, or we could lose her 50-50 and then I'll be big man, but no more spending money on Genshin. Alright, maybe Welkin Moon? Probably not. I mean, actually, in Genshin, Welkin would hold some more value, because they don't really give us that many free-to-play polls. Maybe I upkeep this. God, $7. I don't want to give away worse more money. At least not through Genshin. If I'm using the money, it's through ZZZ. Alright, well, we got nothing. Next game. Let's do the White Risk games first, and we'll do Wua. Triggers in a week? I'm ready. I have 200 pulls that I save. I have 200 pulls plus whatever pulls are during Trigger's batter. I have aside from Pulchra, all of the A ranks are M6 already, so that means that for every 10 pulls I'm not guaranteed a free pull because we could get W engines, but we're gonna get pretty dang close. We're gonna get pretty dang close. So every 10 pulls I'm expecting, especially because we can get more than one A rank per 10 pull if we're lucky. I really am expecting we're getting at least 20 pulls from my 200 trigger pulls. So we're gonna have 220 for trigger on launch, and then I'm gonna have the duration of our banner, so 20 days, to get another 20 or so pulls, plus whatever we get from resets. I'm thinking we're gonna have like maybe 250 pulls total for trigger. And that's gonna be really nice. Still saving for Vivian, and that is probably the smarter move, if I'm gonna be honest. Vivian is seemingly very, very strong from what I've seen. Well, all in for trigger? Yes, I'm going all in for trigger. I'm probably gonna end up regretting it when we see the virtual idols, because I'm sure I'm gonna love the robot girl, like, a ton. But you know what? I really like Trigger, I really like Opal Squad. So actually, here's the plan. I want to go all in on Trigger. And this is what I think I'm planning on doing. I definitely want bare minimum M1, R1. I want to have a C1 for Trigger, and I want to have our W engine. If I get this stuff really, really early, then I think I'll keep pulling for M2, and then maybe I'll even push it for M3 just so I can get the name card. But that's only if we get really lucky. If stuff goes kinda south a little bit, I'll settle just for M1 or the W engine. I think that's the plan. Oh dang, my stuff is not recovered because I did it all last night after stream. I tried pulling for Kamui and Wua, 50 pulls but no luck, so you stop. Yeah, that's a lot of pity you built up, Ben. Which means in another 10 pull or so, you're gonna get a 5-star. At this point, I would... It's a mix. Like, if you really want Camellia, you could probably get her during her banner. But you could also save that pity for another character. Yes, did your Electro Stunner, an off-field character that's actually off-field, will help with Shiyu and Abyss. I definitely think Trigger is a lot like... I think she brings the same value as Xingyi, but the thing is, and this is... I feel like a high-investment Trigger is more valuable than a high-investment Xingyi. And that's what I really think. I think, like, from like the average build that you're gonna see on these characters, Xingyi is equal value. Especially because we have so many burst DPS characters in this game, there's not a lot of on-fielders that want to stay on field.
Whenever you feel lost, you can always come back here
But for Trigger, I feel like she has more flexibility. That will we ever have a battle pass in ZZZ where I don't max out the battle pass in the first half of the I will admit I have an advantage in that I buy the fancy expensive version, and the reason I do that is because I really like the name cards I've been getting. So I have 10 level advantage because when you buy the fancy one they give you 10 levels, but even then I'm level 52. So it would be 42 right now. I still think I'm finishing the whole battle pass in the first half. Astra, Trigger, Qingyi, yeah, that's probably... So my plan, and this is, well actually, I don't have the resources for it right now because I'm saving for Trigger, but if there's anything left over, my plan is I plan to run... This is a psychotic team, by the way. I plan to run Trigger, Stunner Onvi, and Qingyi. Triple stunner team.
Ready and waiting.
You have a max Qingyi's core skill? Qingyi really likes her core skill. You definitely want that leveled up. If there's anything on Qingyi that you don't level up, the thing you ignore the most for Qingyi is probably... Oh, actually... You know what? She is a weird character. You want everything. She wants everything. Cause like you do a lot of dodge counters and you level that up, you get more days. She does a lot of like her basic attack is mostly where her days is. So you want to level that up. EX skill, you use that pretty often. The ultimate has a lot of days on it, so you want that leveled up too. Same for assist. Getting her to 11 on all of them is basically recommended. A minus 12, I put in extra resources just because I am a big Qingyi fan. And my Qingyi is actually built different. You can't see it, but actually we'll over... No, you still can't see it. It's a 122% crit damage to 51 crit rate. Very, very high damage Qingyi I have. She gains crit rate when... she's M1, so she gains crit rate when she hits the enemy with a max hit, fully charged shot. So, very, very strong she is. Alright, so here is the thing. Right now, we have double disc drops, so we will take advantage of that. We could use them on the level up materials, but I think, not level up materials, the disc level materials, but I think that getting more discs is more valuable to me right now. Especially because you can dismantle them, and while you don't get the same amount of experience points from dismantling them, it's still, you get discs out of it, so I think it's more worth it.
Sound strategy. Impact on. What you deserve.
I actually messed up. I actually stopped the Polkra. And the problem was the Wua muscle memory actually got in the way. That's hilarious. My ZZZ gameplay was impacted. Is the cat girl worth building? At M6, she's as strong as M6 Nicole. So she's actually very, very strong. Oh my... That's insane! On all the proficiency crit rate crit damage? Alright, that one was mid. What about this? Mid. Oh my gosh! Maybe I pull a... Maybe I just get a... Maybe I just get Vivian. Maybe I just get her. My name is Sarah. You lurking? You have Twitch and YouTube's up. Thank you so much, Nameless. I appreciate the support. As I will tell you, after we're done the gacha dailies, we are gonna end stream, and then I'll be back later with Xenoblade. You see, look, having like Pokoro just attack from off field is so good.
Alright, I'll take over.
You're up.
There's no retreat now. Who's the boss now?
Right on cue.
I'm still just chatting. Is that where I want to be under? Yeah, we're not gonna spend too long on the gacha games. Like, I'm not like playing, I'm not like sitting down to actually play easy. I'm just doing my dailies, so... It's very much like a... It's not the end of the world that we're on just chatting. And dang, okay, I don't recommend building crit on Vivi. Actually, yeah, I don't recommend building crit. We'll unlock that, but yeah. Alright, we got some decent drops today. I'm not gonna bother to level them though, because I don't have Grivian.
Awaiting further Number 0. And this is the Hey, let's start. 1, 2, yes.
Alright, let's take a look right now. Alright, so... We got 178 plus 19. So we're at 197 pulls right now. And then we have the monthly reset, which is going to give us 5 more pulls. So that's 202. There's about 5 days left of Onmi's banner. I think it's very safe to assume. It's very safe to assume that we will get 5 more pulls just from dailies, and because I have the Internet membership. So 207, and then we're also gonna have Deadly Assault reset, which is not 5 pulls, it's like 4. If she has the Deadly Assault, Shield defense is gonna reset. Yeah, it's 17 hours, so that's another 720. So yeah, we're gonna have like 210 pulls by the time Trigger releases. Then we're gonna have 20 from the dailies and Internet from our banner and whatever small events that are left over in this update. So that'll bring us about 230. Plus, I'm sure Shiyu will reset one time at least during her banner. It's another 5. I think we can hit 250. 250 pulls, and then if we count the signals we're gonna get, assuming that we get like every 10 pulls at least 1 copy of the 4-star or an A rank that I have M6 already, that's a free pullback. So I think total for Trigger's banner we're gonna have about 275 pulls. I wonder if the the 2-piece is worth putting on versus other good piece to have crit and damage. Well, that's true. Here's the thing, alright, and I think people are definitely gassing up this set a little bit too much. Now, where is it? Faithin's Melody. It gets that a 2-piece is 8% Anomaly Mastery. 8% Anomaly Mastery isn't gonna change much for most characters. Is that a bot? We just started! Vanished to the Shadow Realm. But yeah, I am collecting these though, just in case. Just in case we get it. Because I'll admit, I am planning on just throwing all my pulls I get during Vivian's banner on her banner. And then we're gonna maybe get an early, but I doubt it. But you know, it would be pretty funny, you know what I mean? It's a sissy for Anomaly, but for Grace you might put the 2-piece. Ooh, for Grace? Maybe. The thing is that Grace has so much Anomaly built into her kit. I don't know if Mastery's gonna help her that much. Like, if you look at Grace, and you go over to her core skill here. Yeah, I literally at core skill level 8, she has 130% Anomaly buildup. And keep out, Anomaly buildup and Mastery are separate, but they do like cannibalize each other as stats a little bit. So it's like Defense Shred and then Panda Ratio. They don't stack with each other. They eat each other in terms of like the stat. In terms of the formula calculation. So when Grace already has 130% extra buildup, 8% really isn't going to change too much for her. I would almost rather, for the 2-piece, you just give her electric damage bonus. Because that's 10% extra damage on most of her stuff. And then I guess on top of this too, the Freedom Blues, it lowers the enemy's Anomaly built-up res too, so I think just going for more raw damage is safer on Grace. I mean, maybe the 2-piece is good, but you think it's such a minuscule amount of Anomaly Mastery. I will say, I think for Bernice, the 2-piece might be really good. If you don't have her W engine specifically. Because we have to run an Anomaly Mastery disc, an extra 8% when we only have 30% is a sizable upgrade. But the problem is we're gonna have energy issues. So like, unless maybe... I don't know. I have been considering giving Bernice Roaring Ride. Just cause, and it's for my Bernice specifically, I have crit Bernice. Or I am hybrid crit Bernice, so she has 45% crit rate, which isn't like enough to be critting consistently, but she has 98 crit damage, so like when she does crit, she does actually her damage does double. And like this is... Weeping Gemini is pretty aggressive, but the problem is when you stun the opponent, you lose all of your buff. And I feel like maybe by using Roaring Ride, we'll get 11% attack. It's a combat attack boost too, so that's pretty sizable. We get 50 Anomaly proficiency, which is nowhere near the almost 200 we get from Weeping Gemini, but what we do get benefit from getting is we get 36% Anomaly build-up rate on top of that. And I feel like when Bernice is on the field and we're just hitting the enemy with fire, that might skyrocket her damage. And it'll be easier to upkeep burn, but maybe not. I'll see. I could borrow Piper's and I could test it out instead of building up this one. That I don't know. My Bernice is pretty we have 287 Anomaly proficiency, 45 crit rate, 98 crit damage. My Bernice is pretty strong.
I'm at your disposal.
Even though I'm tempted to try to pull her W engine, but I don't think she needs it anymore. I will say, having the 2-piece energy regen set on her,
Let's start the experiment.
I am really feeling like I wish she had the energy regen from her from her W engine. Hang on, let's look at this. Let's see here. Oh, how much does it give? When off field, the equipper's energy regen increases by 0.6 a second. I feel like that would be helping so much. I feel like if you had the 2-piece energy regen and you had that, she would have no energy issues whatsoever. But for me, I feel like I gotta really like play my cards careful. Actually, no, incorrect. At the beginning of a fight, she's good for the beginning. If the fight extends a bit longer, then it starts to become hard to manage her resources. But like, if you put her on a team that's pretty high damage, like let's say Miyabi Lucy with Bernice, then Bernice doesn't have energy issues because we kill everything so fast, he doesn't have time to run out. Alright, next up, WZZZ dailies, got those out of the way, nice and easy. Now it's Wuthering Waves dailies. I looked at my Twitch. And nobody I know is streaming right now. Because it's like early morning. I'm the only one. And a single pull for the banner character as a little treat. No, I think we're good. I think we're gonna save our pulls. Alright, it'll be worth... Patience is a virtue. It will pay off in the end if we wait. And we got a Blue Knight subscription. Oh yeah, last night I was doing Tower of Adversity. Dang, it made me. I was actually malding. Endgame in Genshin and Zenless does not make me mauled. It does not make me mad. Endgame in WoW, it does make me mad. You wanna know why? So in Zenless, the enemy is like super telegrapher stuff. It is easy to see what they're about to do. In Genshin, the enemies, you just kill them. Unless it's like the consecrated beasts or something, you just kill them, alright? In WoW, you just kill them, but then they hit back. In WoW, they have like interrupt resist and they get mad. They're out to get you. And then I was like getting bodied so hard. I was so upset. I was like, oh my goodness. It also doesn't help with my new stream setup. There is a little bit of delay. It's not much. I don't think it's enough to like really complain about. It's like 25% of a second or whatever. I have it's like, yeah, it's like 250 ms delay. There's a little bit of delay on my thing, so it's like my dodges, even though I'm timing them pretty good, they are coming out a little bit later in game. Now I have 240 wave plates. I forgot to use them last night. Right now I want to focus on building my DPS units. I really felt like Encore and Changli needed more damage. I didn't realize that 9 and 8 was not enough, so I think for now my main goal is I'm just gonna max out Changli. But the fee orb for the event? Oh, you're right. Hang on. You're right. I'm really happy I picked up Wu though. I'm very much enjoying it a lot. Like, I'm a little sad. A lot of the gacha creators that I follow, they're like, we're quitting Hoyoverse because of Wu. Or not because of Wu. We're quitting Hoyoverse because of not because of Wu, but because of Honkai Star Rail. Because Honkai Star Rail is like, they're really going a little bit too hard at that global passive. They also made it turn gold. I thought it turned gold for a second. No, 3-star moment. Look at that, chat. We have so many pulls. We have 15 of the limited pulls. I mean, you can see it if you look close, but it is indeed covered up by chat. Actually, I do wonder. Hang on. Let me look at it on YouTube. And on full screen, I want to see how readable it actually is. It's not readable at all. Got it. Okay. Maybe I make chat slightly transparent. Well, maybe I feel like that'll hurt its readability. Hang on. Let's try this. Alright, let's see how that looks. Alright, that didn't work. It's orb grinding day? No, it is not orb grinding day. Alright, wait, I don't know what you mean by orb. Alright, let's look at this. You know what? That is surprisingly readable. That is surprisingly readable. I'm impressed. Alright, we're gonna make it a little bit more... We're gonna make it a little bit more visible. Just because I don't want chat to like actually cover up. Alright, Jao, was you're the one that's active. And Jao, what do you think? That's pretty readable still. You can read the chat still, but like you can see what's behind it now. Yeah, that looks good. Ooh, okay. You know, I think we're gonna keep chat like slightly see-through like that, because now you can really see what's behind. We're not messing out. We're not missing out too much. All right, yeah, no, I think that is the the best I've gotten chat to look.
Time to get swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Sentinel, protect me. Answer me. Together we stand. Cut. Repent.
Useless idiots!
Purify.
Well, that was very easy. See, I need to farm this one because we get the whispering cores from it, because farming them in the overworld is really copium. And the reason it's copium is because when you track whisperings, it brings me over to it brings you over to the 1.0 area, which is like actively not, it's like actively not fun.
Embrace the oneness. The hour is upon us. Disperse.
Sentinel, protect me. Judgment time. Crystals, give me strength.
There we go. Very nice. Very nice. And we're getting a lot of extra because it's double drop. I completely forgot it was double drop. Or no, it's not. No, it's not double drop. I'm literally spending double. Wait, hang on. Is there a double event at all? Or is that just carried over from... Like stuff around the lighter games, but it's often you stare at low hue objects. Well, yeah, we'll leave it as just for now. We'll see how it looks on other games. Xenoblade has a lot of light menus, so we'll see how well that works out.
Today will be a fine day.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Alright, we'll just live in this domain for a bit. I'm talking like we're gonna be here for like a week.
Together we
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. Moment of resonance. One with the sound.
universe in my psyche. Sentinel protects me.
There we go. Okay, that should be good. Okay, I am getting these at least. Alright, I just needed to make sure I was getting these ring things. Because I need those too. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna stay here and farm this for like the next couple weeks. Wait, is that not enough to max out? What? Oh no, what do I need to do? So does say dodge or counter once? Is that enough? Oh no, let's go kill the random guy standing over here.
Approach. Be on guard. Judgment time. Descend. Sentinel protects me. Did that work? Thumb in. Alright, fine. Obtain 1 echo. That's all we gotta do. Alright. That group of 5 enemies, not even 1 echo. Actually wild. Alright, these guys aren't even... They're not tacit Discord, so we're not even gonna get echoes from them, but... It's arduous. Banish all vice. Embrace the oneness.
Sounds come for the end has come.
Descend.
We need their drops.
Dark forces approach.
It's gotta be a group of tacit Discord somewhere. Here we are.
Sentinel protects me. Purify. Answer me.
Disperse.
There we go. Alright, perfect. Extra damage bonus, please. Ah, darn. I'm not too stressed about doing the battle pass stuff. Just because this time I don't plan to buy it, so we're doing alright. They be saying judgment time must be horrifying if you're being targeted. Even if you're not being judged, when she bonked that random guy, Starbuck, she hit him with her with the cane really hard. And he wasn't being judged. She just felt like it. And I was like, okay, Phoebe. That's a little mean. Even funnier, it didn't cure him. So I gotta admit though. Alright, this screen here of like important items. I do, I guess it's quest items. I do like that they're doing what Genshin does, where it's like when you do a quest, you get a meaningful item from it. This item doesn't do anything, it's just a record of, oh, you did it. And I really, really like that. It's like a little memento, especially the ones from events. Like, oh, you did this thing. Like this one, is adorable. Adorable, I love it. He cheered him for all of 15 seconds, and then he went back to being pleasured by the fish. Well, that's my Wua dailies. Thankfully, Wua dailies, they're not too long. They are pretty active in the sense that, like, I gotta play, like, the hardcore Wua action combat for all of, like, 3 minutes, but... yeah, alright, so we're looking at, 78? So, 93. 93, not bad! Not bad. Alright, 93. And we're doing good. Now, if it's one thing I want the Wua devs to do, change title. Is titles? When did they get them? What is this? Alright. But yeah, knife flip and down battle pass. This, I got this just for the flex. I got the first battle pass, the first battle. I don't care about anything else. We're just gonna use this one for forever. Anyway, what else I've always wanted to say was, alright, how do I look at my... is it on the friend list? How do I look at my displayed characters? Okay, here it is. This right here, the showcase? I'm not actually okay. I am upset that they didn't... there's one thing they didn't steal from Hoyoverse. It shows your character, it shows their level, it doesn't show their build.
All encapsulated in a
and I'm like, let me flex my echoes. Even though my echoes personally right now, they're not that good.
To have you.
But like, I want to show off my builds. And it's not on this screen, it's just, look at these characters that I have.
Eons of time on this vast land, all encapsulated in a humble game. I am fortunate to have
I really feel like they like literally entered a new level with the Rina Sita character summon niches. This is like 10 times better than whatever Changli's got going on. Like that summon screen is diabolical.
Today will be
Alright, give me a level Chang Li's stuff at all. Let's level it up as much as we can.
Today will be I'll do my best.
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
Alright, I think we got it. Navigating this on PlayStation still lag. Alright, there we go. Looking good. Alright, we definitely need to do the weekly dragon to get more of UA's stuff. Actually, maybe I can do it right now. No, I don't have the mats. Never mind. Even if I did it, it wouldn't matter. Next time I'll do it. Alright, how long until I get my Calcharo weapon? I do actually want to build Calcharo. Actually, how much raw attack do we get from this? 587 and 36.4. Not bad. You know, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35... 38. Alright, Alright, yeah, so it does include the one I just did. Okay! Well, maybe not. That might not be the one I just did. That might be from last night. We're halfway there. Here's hoping. Nine wood dailies are done. Very nice. That's all my gacha dailies. I had to start Infinity Nikki, but I have too much on my plate right now. We need to play more Monster Hunter. In the future, we're gonna do another Monster Hunter stream sometime soon, where we will just go until we finish the story. Once I'm done the story, I don't know how much I want of Monster Hunter what to do on stream. Well, the big thing is I want to play with friends, and sometimes when they're playing, it's not a good time to start stream. So we'll see. We have had people that are like, you want to play with me, so maybe we do some collabs, but we'll look forward to that. Really excited to play more Monster Hunter. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end stream for now. I'm gonna be back in a little bit. I don't know what time today. I want to spend some time working on some stuff. Like setting up scheduling. I want to start up stream schedules again. Also from this point forward, I think I'm going to start doing streams that start earlier. I mean, I said I've been trying to roll them back, but I think, well, I mean, we were here for the Nintendo Direct pretty dang early. I'm going to hope that this, I use this as an excuse to start up like a actual earlier schedule where we start stream earlier. Well, so I'm thinking because I am a variety streamer, I want to like have a specific game to a specific day. Like we're doing Xenoblade Thursdays, but I'm thinking maybe we do something like we do Wuthering Waves, like, I don't want to do these gacha streams too often, but I've been really like overloading on them. Definitely like maybe like we do like a Genshin for like until Restless Banner is done. I want to do like a Genshin stream every week at least. That way we can like try and grind out some polls. And then we'll yeah, Zenless isn't at a point where we really need to stream it super often. And I want to start doing it where I swap games midstream. Cause like, it's been a big habit of mine that I made where I like stick with one game. But the reason I did that was because like, I would have to change the input on my monitor and that would mess with my stream because the computer would read it as plugging in a new monitor even though I just swapped the back to the screen that was there already. And it would mess everything up, but I didn't realize I could play off of just the Elgato because the lag it's minuscule enough that I can make it work. Long story short, yeah, there's gonna be a big change in how I do streams from this point forward. At least that's the plan. I want to make it so that I stream more. And I'm gonna, okay, you know what? I'm gonna be honest, is the immersion break, you know, they don't really follow my VTuber lore very closely. I'm just gonna start eating on stream, I'm gonna be honest. Just screw it, alright? I have this detailed tongue, and for some reason I was dumb and decided... For some reason, I have this look. I have taste buds. And I literally, I made this stupid lore where I'm like, oh, I'm a robot, I don't eat food. But it's like, I made this beautifully detailed tongue, and then I denied it. So, screw it, we're just gonna eat on stream starting this point forward. That way, I don't know, that way I can stream longer. Cause I'll be honest, alright, I'll be completely honest. There's been multiple streams where I just end because I'm hungry. I'm gonna be honest. I just end because I'm hungry and then I leave and then I'm like, well, I could have gone to go eat food and then I could have come back and chat points out when I eat anyway. Cause I'll be stacking on something and then flipping, I'm like, oh, it's against the lore. Screw it. We're in scream mode, right? I'm just giving you guys all my time. And I'm doubling down on streaming, not just to like, oh, I need to stream more, because I personally don't think that streaming grows my channel too much. I feel like a lot of my channel growth is from external sources, like from making YouTube videos and stuff. But I want to stream more. Why? Because it lets me focus on a task. That's literally what it is. Such a weird thing to be embarrassed about unless I'm blasting mouth sounds. Well, the issue, alright, Chad, I'll tell you the big issue with it, alright? Alright, the way that the tracking works, alright, it makes it look like I'm chewing with my mouth open, but I'm not, alright? I am not, but it looks like it, and then that's embarrassing and almost rude, and I'm like, no, I can't, that's my composure, that is not how I eat, alright, anyway. Yeah, so that's the plans, alright? So be prepared, there's gonna be a lot more like 8-hour streams. Although I will admit we do have to do things called stream resets. And what I mean by that is YouTube doesn't save the VOD if it's over 12 hours long. It's a weird caveat. I don't know why they're doing that. But yeah, so there's gonna be a lot more working streams. As we all know, I am working on a game. In the past couple weeks, like 2 to 3 weeks, I have not been working on it as much as I should have been because I have been gaming, because I've been streaming. And I haven't set up my stream, my stream layout for game deving yet. And the main reason I'm need a specific stream layout for game deving, I'm sure you guys have seen my drawing streams where I draw and my model just does this. And so that's what it's gonna look like when I'm game deving. And also I'm really quiet when I'm just working on the I can't give commentary because it's like it's monotonous work, right? It's just the grunt work that like Jatsupusik didn't want to do. So it's like I don't know how I'm gonna keep it entertaining. Well, maybe it doesn't need to be entertaining. I think just spending time together is part of what makes streaming enjoyable. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot more of that. I'm also very much considering like just being in VTuber voice chats when I'm streaming. I feel like that can be really, really nice. The thing is though, I need to get permission before I join these voice chats while streaming. Cause like, I'll join and I'm streaming and it was like, oh, we were talking about personal stuff and that could, you know, that could be a problem. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with all this. Alright, long story short, just full transparency, I guess. And then yeah, we're gonna end stream here. I will be back in a little bit. Well, we'll be back and we'll be playing Xenoblade. Part of me is like, I don't even want to end stream. I'll just like hit the, like, I'll just hit the be right back. But then it'll be like an hour, 2 hours of the be back soon screen, and I don't think that's worth streaming. So we're gonna end stream here. Is there anybody to raid? We have like a decent amount of people on Twitch right now. But yeah, we'll do another stream. You guys had 2 streams in one day. Woo! Woo! I'll take Tiger as the streaming. I followed them on Twitch, and then they started posting like not safe for work on my Twitter, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were like that. So, and now I'm like, I don't want to just unfollow because they followed me back on Twitch. So I'm like in this weird like in between. Oh well, I don't know. Alright, you know, we're not raiding anybody. I don't want to send you guys over there. Alright, just because I won't see this. I don't think there's much overlap between... that's the only other person streaming that I know. Anyway, yeah. You guys have a good one, alright? Alright, hope you had a good one. Alright, as always, remember, Nintendo is nice, so I will see you next time. Alright, by the way, I kinda want to change my catchphrase, but to be honest, I don't know what I'd make it. Alright, 10 words are nice is such a, like, dumb thing to say, but I love it. I love it, alright? Anyway, I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye! Blah, 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 blah. This song really is like the banger of all time, though. What the heck? They were cooking.